Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about Sun-Venus midpoint. This combination symbolizes developing and enhancing your appreciation and gratitude toward those things, people, and opportunities which come into your life. These points also include the sincerity behind your love and affection, developing your capacity for devotion and fondness, and further developing your social grace, manners, charm, and culture. Cooperation, calmness, gratitude, and refinement are integrated into your fundamental forms of expression, and you spend much effort in focusing your will on showing charm, affection, regard, and lovingness toward others. The pleasure you get from playful activities with others, the delight you feel returned when others appreciate what you do for them, and the satisfaction in seeing yourself develop grace and culture begin here. These themes also enhance your regard for beauty and peace, but you can stimulate jealousy against others. In your personal life, in a positive way, it's about concentrating on developing grace, charm, appreciation, and consideration for the needs of others, appreciation of the role of beauty and love in life, feeling pleasure when others value what you do for them. In a negative way, developing a flawed charisma because you lack honesty and sincerity in your appreciation of others. Your purpose in giving affection to others is faulty as you seek material things in return for your qualified love. In your relationship, in a positive way, it's about putting additional effort into being sincere and direct about your feelings, valuing honesty and openness in your relationships, and expecting the love you give to return equally in kind from others. In a negative way, it's about sensing some superficiality and the lack of sincerity into the way you or your partner care for each other, developing a relationship based on value and material goals rather than on love, affection, or pleasure. When it's about the body or mind, your attitude towards health and your body, in general, your thyroid ability to function, infections which affect taste, smell, and the condition of your kidneys. In politics or business, in a positive way, it's about using the wealth available to a nation or business to sustain its image or authority, how a society shapes the direction of its growth, the nature of resources, and the role they play in their development. In a negative way, it's about a leadership which doesn't appreciate the role that art or culture plays in developing the character or identity, a society which is estranged from its leadership, little development of artistic or musical heritage. And we can see how it's working, this midpoint between Sun and Venus, with other planets and points. For example, with Moon, enhancing the care and sensitivity you bring to the affection and lovingness you give to others, pleasures you derive from mothering, hesitations or inconsistencies you show with your appreciation or gratitude. With Mercury, mental concentration or study on developing social graces, thinking about how to effectively both give and receive affection, encourages ideas on how to be better attuned to the peace and harmony you desire in life. With Mars, urgency and passion tied to your needs for affection, and also the ways you give comfort or pleasure to others. Arguments which arise over how you love or how you are loved helps stimulate possible jealous passions. With Jupiter, an enhanced need to show diplomacy and tact toward others, successful ways of charming others with your basic personality, and emphasizes on promises made when in love, expectations or affection or material gifts. With Saturn, lends a certain formality to how you demonstrate affection and love, adds sincerity in your desire to give and receive pure love, focuses your need on loving only one person, simplifies your needs for receiving love. With Uranus, an enhanced need to be enterprising when you show your affection side, surprises at how others show their love towards you, desires to upset others through jealousy or the loss of your love, original ways of loving. With Neptune, bringing elements of fantasy when showing your affection or charm towards others, temptations you experience through love or the intangible or material things you associate with showing your appreciation. With Pluto, increases the depth of feeling and emotion you put into your expressions of appreciation and gratitude, adds to expectations about return of pleasure or favors given to others, a sudden ending to love or hostility. With Nodes, helps you meet others who teach you how to develop your basic ways of showing devotion and lovingness, meeting groups which teach you the meaning of how to express your inner felt affections for another person. With Ascendant, helps you concentrate on your need to express kindness or courtesy to others, learning how to be courteous or polite without having to think about it, a basic set of habits and characteristics which convey lovingness. With the Midheaven, building your reputation for being competent in artistic fields adds to the respect others gives you in return for your appreciation of their efforts, the maturity you bring when expressing love, caring, or affection to others. Let's see some examples or events that are emphasized Sun-Venus midpoint. For example, strong example, John Dillinger, Scott Carpenter, Steven Spielberg, Elton John, Amadeo Modigliani, Winston Churchill. Weak, Audrey Hepburn, Schwarzenegger, David Frost, and let's see some example of Sun-Venus midpoints in connection with points or planets. With Sun and Venus, we have Amadeo Modigliani, Shelley von Ribbentrop. With the Moon, Sean Connery, John McEnroe. With Mercury, Steven Spielberg, Edouard Manet. With Mars, Emperor Hirohito, Dick Gregory. With Jupiter, Arthur Rimbaud, Burt Reynolds. With Saturn, Steven Spielberg, John F. Kennedy. With Uranus, Winston Churchill. With Neptune, Louis Pasteur. With Pluto, Robin Williams, Edgar Degas, Scott Carpenter. With Nodes, Ellen Leo, astrologer, Eric Maria Remarque, Richard Chamberlain. With Ascendant, Enrico Caruso, Friedrich Nietzsche. With Midheaven, Nikola Tesla, Paul Joseph Goebbels. Look in your natal chart try to use or solar fire or AstroSeek to find your Sun-Venus midpoint. See if you make conjunction or aspects with planets or points, and give me some comments or put some questions. See you later. Bye bye.